So Rockstar Games have just bought a brand new studio. Oh, kind of. You guys may be aware of L.A. Noire, which I think is probably one of the best games ever made. I absolutely love it. Don't know why, it's just brilliant. But that was developed by Team Bondi. And the owner of that studio, Brendan McNamara, started up a brand new video game studio. Now you guys may have heard that there was a bit of turmoil around Team Bondi, and it kind of all went a bit wrong. But Brendan then decided to create a brand new game studio called Video Games Deluxe. And they still had a very close relationship with Rockstar. Now with all of this being said, you may be aware of the definitive editions. Obviously they weren't very good. They were originally created by Grove Street Games. However, when the public outcry became too much, Rockstar turned to Video Games Deluxe and said to them, hey, can you fix all of these broken games? So the current version of the definitive edition that we have, that is drastically better than the one that we had at launch, was actually worked on by Video Games Deluxe. And you can think whatever you want about the current versions of the definitive edition, they are, well, beyond acceptable. They're really, really good. Obviously, their work to fix all the issues that Grove Street Games caused has rubbed off on Rockstar in a very positive way, because Rockstar Games have just bought Video Games Deluxe and renamed them to Rockstar Australia. Now, of course, we've just spoke about L.A. Noire and how it was a brilliant game. Well, you guys may know that that game came out in VR as well. Well, it was actually Video Games Deluxe, Brandon's new company, that went back over all of their original game files and remastered that game too, which actually turned out brilliant. And it's actually one of the only VR games that I think is excellent in every way. I've played it over and over and over again. It's brilliant. So not only will this create more jobs in the Australian market for gaming, I mean, we're talking about Rockstar here, but it also means that there's now a stronger force in Australia for Rockstar in general. There's currently marketing teams that work inside of Australia, working on behalf of Take-Two Interactive and Rockstar Games, but now actually having a physical base and a games development studio there has a few benefits. Firstly, the sort of games that Rockstar Australia will be creating will obviously be in accompaniment to the standard games that we've seen from Rockstar in the past, so it's very likely Rockstar Australia may work on different game modes for GTA Online, but it's also entirely possible that as an independent and fully functional game studio, they could work on their own releases. For example, in the past, we've had companies like Rockstar San Diego working solely on things like Midnight Club. And it could be a very similar thing with Rockstar Australia, purely focusing on their own IPs under the Rockstar umbrella, with maybe some of that Rockstar magic sprinkled on top. So I'm personally really excited to see what this means. I mean, out of all of the Rockstar studios to crop up recently, this is probably the one that I'm the most interested in. So of course, if there's any news about anything coming out of Rockstar Australia, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.